So here are the example problem for finding the equilibrium. So which of the following reactions involve homogeneous equilibrium and which one involve heterogeneous equilibrium? Look at the first example. N2O, it is in gaseous state, and the product also in gaseous state, that is N2 plus O2. So this is comes under homogeneous equilibrium. Next example, reactants and product. Reactants is NH3 gives N2 plus H2, both are in gaseous state, all the one are in gaseous state, so it is comes under homogeneous equilibrium. Next one, copper nitrate on decomposing give copper oxide and nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. Here copper nitrate and copper oxide are in solid state, so it comes under what type of equilibrium? It is heterogeneous equilibrium. On CaCO3 gives CaO plus CO2, this also heterogeneous equilibrium. Fe3 plus in aqueous 3OH in aqueous gives FeOH thrice solid. So it's also heterogeneous equilibrium. Next, another example related to law of chemical equilibrium. Look at this problem. PCl5, PCl3 and Cl2 are at equilibrium at 500 Kelvin in a closed container. Their concentrations are respectively 0.8 10 to the power 3 minus 3, 1.2 10 to the power minus 3 and 1.2 10 to the power minus 3 mole per liter. Calculate the value of Kc. What is the formula to calculate the Kc? Kc is equal to product divided by active mass of product divided by active mass of reactants. So here they are given this concentration. So concentration of product divided by concentration of reactants. First we have to write the chemical equations. What is the chemical equations? So here three substance they are given. So here PCl5 is a main reactant. So on decomposing PCl5 we are getting PCl3 and Cl2. So first we have to write the chemical equation. PCl5 gives PCl3 plus Cl2. Here what all the one are in gaseous state, so it is comes under homogeneous. PCl5 PCl3 gives PCl3 plus Cl2 at 500 Kelvin. Now you substitute all this concentration of all the given substance. So Kc is equal to PCl3 concentration and concentration of Cl2 divided by PCl5. Substitutes all those concentration of PCl3, that is 1.2 into 10 to the power minus 3. Next 1.2 into 10 to the power minus 3 divided by 0.8 into 10 to the power minus 3. So that is equal to 1.8 into 10 to the power minus 3. Next example. The following concentration were obtained from the formation of NH3 from N2 and H2. Here equilibrium, they have given the concentration of nitrogen, hydrogen and ammonia. So we have to calculate the equilibrium constant. So we know that Kc is equal to product by reactants. So what is the chemical equation? N2 plus 3H2 gives 2NH3. So coefficient we have to write as a power. So what is the coefficient of ammonia? NH3, that is 2. So what is the coefficient of hydrogen? That is 3. So equilibrium constant Kc is equal to NH3 twice, that means NH3 square divided by N2 concentration into H2 concentration to the power 3. So now you have to substitute all the value. What is the value of concentration given for ammonia? That is 1.2. So to the power 2 divided by 1.5. Next 3.0 into 10 to the power minus 2 whole cube. So now if you multiply all those one, you will be getting the value. This is the way we have to calculate the equilibrium constant. Next example. At 500 Kelvin, equilibrium constant Kc for the following reaction is 5. They are given equilibrium constant for a certain reaction is considered as 5. What is a reaction is given of 1 by 2 H2 at gaseous state plus 1 by 2 I2 at the gaseous state gives Hi in gaseous state. So what would be the equilibrium constant for Kc for the reaction? So above this chemical equation they have given this Kc that is considered as 5. Next they are asking this Kc for the equation of 2Hi gives H2 plus I2. So for how to do this, first we have to write this chemical equation of first one. So there Kc is equal to Hi divided by H2 1 by 4, I2 1 by 4, that is equal to 5. So how to calculate for second reaction, that is 2Hi gives H2 plus I2. So here what is the Kc? H2 by I2 gives Hi. So first we have got this value of Hi divided by H2 1 by 2 into I2 1 by 2. Now that is a reciprocal. So 1 divided by Kc whole square, that is equal to 1 by 5. What is the value of Kc? 5 it is given. So 1 by 5 whole square, that is equal to 1 by 25, that is equal to 0.04. So here first equation they given this equilibrium constant. From that you are finding this equilibrium constant for the next equation. Next example, equilibrium constants 1, 2, 3 they given. For chemical equations you have to relate the relation between conversion of H2S to H plus HS. Next HS is converted into H plus S2 minus. Next H2S is converted into 2H plus S2 minus. First, what is the chemical equation? H2S gives H plus HS. So according to first rate of reaction, that is equal to H plus HS divided by H2S. For the next reaction, HS gives H plus S2. For this H plus concentration and S2 minus concentration divided by HS. What is the next concentration of third one? That is H2S gives 2H plus S2. So H plus square plus S2 minus gives H2S. So that is K first value into K2 value. So Ka third value is equal to the product of first value and second value. So write this also is in your class. So the example problem 1, 2, 4 problem it is given in this content. So write this 4 problem in your classwork. So from this given equation you can identify which is homogeneous and heterogeneous system. What are the difference of solid liquid equilibrium, liquid to vapor equilibrium, dissolution of gases and solid in liquid equilibrium. This all the one you can find out from this given example. And you can identify the law of mass action, how to calculate the equilibrium constant from the given reactions. So complete your classwork and also learn the textbook.